Hi, I'm Steven Franke from How to Sell Hair Extensions, and today I want to talk about people don't read anymore, so why do you need a blog for your hair web store? They say your pictures tells more than 1,000 words, but you need these words to rank on Google or Bing. Okay, when I talk to people about their web store, sometimes they say people don't read anymore, so why do you need a blog? They got a point. Because I see it on my kids, when they are having a question for their school or anything they've seen outside, they go to YouTube to watch a movie that gives them the information. People like to use Instagram Reels or YouTube or TikTok even to get their information from. So, okay, there are people who are watching a lot of movies instead of reading. But a survey from Demand Metric showed that 8 out of 10 people still read a blog. They only don't know they read a blog, because sometimes it is they look for the information and they don't realize that it's a blog. They search on the internet for hair maintenance and they end up on your blog. Also, people who watch video, sometimes they're in a quiet place, or they don't have their headset, or the audio is not working, and then they prefer to read. And then a blog can be very handy to help them to get the information. So, next to this, some time ago, I spoke to Esther. Esther's a client, and she is from retail marketing. She has all kinds of ideas about how to market, how to bring the story about her brand. And one of the things she shared is that people, they have different stages in where they get on their buyer journey. So for a part, they want to be entertained, they just have some questions that are not really specific to a certain product, and then later it becomes more specific. And if you use in these stages the possibility to have a video to give them information or visuals, nice hair, but you should also mix a little bit the information you provide, the media. So next to videos you can also put text, and there a blog is very handy. So you can give people a blog about hair trends or the storytelling. People like stories. And to make a story in a YouTube movie really takes a lot of energy and a lot of time, and you have to direct the movie. While in a story, in a blog, you can just write the story and people can read and engage with the story and then feel more interested in the products you're selling. I already told you about SEO, the importance of words for SEO. And here it comes. For Google and Bing, the algorithms that decide if somebody places a search in the key bar and is looking for Peruvian versus Brazilian hair, Google is going in their index and they're looking for web pages with relevant information for that search. And they come to their conclusion based upon text, based upon the keywords used and the context. So if you have a blog post about Peruvian versus Brazilian hair, and you use the keywords right, and you put some images, and in the images you put of course the alt text that is explaining what is to see on the image, you use words to rank higher in Google. And if you rank higher in Google, people will see more often your website, and they will visit your website more often, and they will see your product more often, and that means more sales. So, when you think people don't read anymore, so why you need a blog post? I told you that people still read, even if they don't know they're reading a blog post. People have to read because sometimes you cannot use the audio, and it helps in your SEO ranking. So I recommend to add a blog post in your web store. If you have questions, ask me, I can help you. Good luck!